Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm on my way to work again. We all know this. You know what, I apologize for doing these get ready with me videos and the ones that like where I'm driving to work and I'm not really paying attention to the camera, because I do sincerely apologize. I am watching the road. I do promise you that I am hands-free. And that, you know what, I think about what to film and stuff every day. And I wanted to let you guys know something that I am so excited about. I don't know if you all share it with me, but my love of music is extreme. And I am just such a huge music lover. My father was a huge music lover as well. He played drums in high school or in a little band after. I don't know. He was a huge fan of the Beach Boys. So to me, I just fell in love with music from a very young age. And one thing that I am finding that in my later years, especially now that I can afford it, because I make good money at what I do, and we are able to enjoy concerts a lot. And I talk about that. And obviously I've been to see the Chainsmokers. Love them so much. And quite a few bands that were with them. I mean, we've seen Pink, Elton John, Breaking Benjamin, lots and lots. I've seen Bring Me the Horizon. I've seen Pierce the Veil. I am an alternative music lover. I've seen Metallica. I've seen 80s bands. I mean, I've just seen lots. And today is a day that I really want to share with you guys, because we are going to see Bring Me the Horizon again, and this is one of my absolute favorite bands. They are a band that's an alternative band, that's an alternative metal, alternative emo, I guess, for lack of better terms. I don't know if I would actually classify that, but my daughter introduced them to me by one song, and it still is my absolute favorite. And I listen to it. It's still on my favorites list. It's still something that I listen to all the time. 2 or 3 of their albums I absolutely love, and they're on my playlist constantly. So now that I'm going to stop jibber jabbering, I'm going to link this with my MS. The one thing that I will tell you guys, I know that loud sounds, and I've talked about this before, loud noises bother me, and I really don't like it. And I've seen in the Ocrivis forums how people talk about how loud noises, they really don't like anything loud. And there's only 2 things on this earth that I like loud. One is a car engine. Just because my dad also, yes, I am a daddy's girl from the word go. My father drove a semi, so loud noises, loud engines. I really, really like big American metal. I love 8-cylinder engines. I love 12-cylinder engines. I am not a NASCAR fan, but I will tell you, I have been to NASCAR 3 or 4 times. And when they start those engines, I just get chills, because it is such a powerful something to me that we as humans have created. This is something that we thought up out of our mind, and in order to get to places so much faster, and now we use it for entertainment as well. It came out of need, was introduced out of need, and just because the country was growing, everything was growing, everybody's country was growing, towns are getting further and further apart, this kind of thing. So anyway, they invented engines in order to get places, to deliver stuff faster. And now in the world we live in, we're able to fly from one place to another. This kind of thing I just absolutely love. So anyway, my second thing is loud music. I do love loud music. I listen for my job, I have to listen for a living. So most of these concerts, or a lot of them, I actually forget. I think twice is only in my life, twice have I ever really remembered them, but I did remember them today. I wear earplugs. And one of the reasons why I wear earplugs is because some of these concerts get so loud you can't even hear what they're saying. Yes, it is distressing. Yes, it is. It can be traumatizing. But loud music, those are the only 2 things that I like loud. We even watch our television with the subtitles on, because I don't even really like a loud television. During the movies, when they do the introduction about how they have such great surround sound, I often plug my ears, because I don't like it. It's so loud and it stresses me. Now, I'm attributing this to my MS because the thought of being in a situation where there is loud noise, I can actually think about the situation and I can feel the anxiety. I do not like it. And with those loud noises, like I said, they stress me out. It brings anxiety to the point that I almost want to just curl up in a fetal position and plug my ears. And I know that the longer that I have my MS, the more sensitive I am to these loud noises. And so again, it just kind of stresses me, and I don't want to just be in the situation. I don't know how to quell that because loud noises happen. They scare me to death. I just don't like them. I don't like loud yelling. I don't like loud anything, even at work. If the noise at work gets too loud, and someday I'll explain it, I often either mention that we need to quiet down, or that I need to have the supervisor just chill everyone out, because it starts to stress me and I lose focal track. I lose cognitive ability, and I feel like I can't concentrate. And if I can't do that can be detrimental. It can be bad. So again, I'm going to Bring Me the Horizon tonight. It's the first time I'm taking Hunter. He likes rap music a lot. That's what he grew up with. Being a child of the 90s, his father is very much so a rap lover. And coming from Sacramento, he fell in love with E40 years and years ago, and from the rap that came out of the Sacramento area. Fantastic music as well. We do share this love of music. He's introduced me to so many different people that I've just absolutely fallen in love with rap again, and I just find it to be amazing. So what noises bother you guys? What is a trigger that brings on your anxiety? Do you have anxiety, for one? Two, do you try to slow down the anxiety, and how do you deal with it? What do you do? Do you separate yourself from the anxiety? Do you work on bringing yourself down from a panic attack? Because like I said, I can get to the point that I will completely shut down and just curl up into a ball, cover my ears, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. So help me, guys. What do you guys do when you get into loud music situations? Or loud noise situations? Because I know through the Ocrivus forums that I'm part of now on Facebook, I just know that there's other people out there like me, and I thought maybe it was just an anxiety thing that maybe I had taken over from my PTSD. Yes, I do have PTSD. Stupid past stuff. I have dealt with it, but quelling that anxiety is something that I've learned how to do. But again, when the noise gets so loud, I shut down. And so help me, guys. What do you guys do? Tell me, how do you deal with it? What are your triggers? What are the things that you notice that really set you off? Your triggers might be something that I have not noticed as a trigger before. So I love it that we're able to share these. I love that we are able to, like I said, share in our forum with our little group that we have right now. And we're growing every day. I'm noticing that. I appreciate every single one of you, and truly from my heart, 100%. I appreciate every single viewer, every single one, and you have no idea how it makes me happy. But it also saddens me to the fact that there's other people out there that are inflicted with this disease, and if there was anything that I could ever do to take this disease away from the world, I swear to you, it would be something that I would give my life for. So I sincerely want to know your thoughts. What other triggers do you have? How do you deal with the anxiety? How do you deal with it? And I know that there's one thing that I've talked about before on my channel. Sorry, it just popped into my head. I'm so scatterbrained, and it's gotten worse in my later years. There's something that's called regrounding, and when I get into an anxiety attack or I feel anxious, I feel anxious and I'm not really sure how to bring myself down, it is a regrounding. And what you do is you think of, it counts you down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it deals with your senses because you feel like you're on sensory overload. And I actually introduced this as well to my MS neuropsychiatrist, and she thought it was absolutely fantastic. I've even forwarded it to her in an email because I actually found a script on it, and I'll see if I can I'll actually talk about this later as well, and when I'm home and I'm with my computer, and I'll see if I can actually put the little thumbnail that I found on Facebook And actually my ex-husband Daryl found it for me. So because he used to help me with this, but it is something that is just called, again, regrounding, and it is counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 through your senses. So what is the biggest sense that we use would be our vision and our sense of touch. So there's 2 things there. So 5 things that you can see. Focus on 5 things you can see, 4 things that you can feel. 4 things that you can feel. Anything that you can touch, what are you touching right now? And it deals with the immediate moment. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things that you can hear. 3 things you can hear, okay? 2 things, let's see, the number 2 is 2 things you can smell, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. What is the 1 thing that you can taste? So it counts down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you focus on these. And you know, when you do, I promise you, it is an amazing regrounding, and it has brought me out of a panic attack. I do not know how many times, because I get in those situations where I am on sensory overload, I am on cognitive overload, I am on breathing overload, and I just shut down and I don't know how to deal with it. So again, if you guys are interested in this, let me know, because again, I will work on either putting it up on our Facebook page or my Facebook page. I will focus on putting it up on my Twitter, something on my Instagram, anything that you guys want. Again, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is basically a regrounding and to help you with the panic. So anyway, again, guys, let me know about your triggers. What do you think about the regrounding thought? Talk to me. Let's keep this little group going. Let's get this little family going on. And as much as, you know, I've said it before, I do love you, and I truly believe in every single one of us. And you know what? We're going to change the world. Let's kick some disease ass. And I'm so tired of this disease and having to think about it. But I think about it for you guys, because I want you to feel what I feel. My new Ocrevus is coming up. I think within the next 2 weeks. My blood work's done. My MRI came back unremarkable, so absolutely fantastic. And my spine, where I carry most of my disease, where I carry most of my disease, sorry, someone just cut someone out, that scares me. I leave a big buffer, especially when I'm driving and videoing at the same time, big buffer. So the guy ahead of me just scared me. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Again, I want to kick some disease ass. I'm feeling good. My new Ocrevus is coming soon. Regrounding thoughts and noise triggers, and how excited I am to go to Bring Me the Horizon and I get to see Sleeping with Sirens. And I do not remember who the first band is, but I'll let you guys know how it was. And by the way, Elton John was absolutely fantastic, and Pink is the all-time most favorite performer of all time. I cannot wait for her to come back. She always starts and ends her tours in Phoenix, and I'm so excited about that too. So anyway, you guys, I love you so much. Bring in more community people. Let's bring everybody in. Let's share. Let's find out what helps other people. Let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive. Let's help each other, you guys. And as always, stay healthy.